Have you ever wondered why some animals disappear in the winter? Or why they spend months sleeping while the rest of us are facing the cold? Today, we're going to explore an incredible natural phenomenon, hibernation. Let's dive into what it is, why animals do it, and what happens to their bodies during this period. Hibernation is like a long nap, but it goes much further than that. It's an extreme state of dormancy that some animals enter to survive adverse conditions, primarily in winter. When food becomes scarce and temperatures drop, they conserve energy by drastically reducing bodily functions, such as breathing, heart rate, and even body temperature. During hibernation, an animal's metabolism can slow down by up to 95%. This means they use almost no energy, which is why they can survive without eating for such a long time. But why hibernate? Well, it's an evolutionary strategy. In winter, finding food is difficult. Many plants don't grow, insects disappear, and small animals hide. Instead of wasting energy searching for food, which would be very difficult, animals choose to shut down their bodies and wait for better days. Bears are a famous example. They store fat during the summer and fall by eating a lot, then hibernate in the winter, using that fat as their energy source. Squirrels and marmots are other examples. They store food during the fall, and while hibernating, their bodies almost stop functioning to survive on the little energy available. Some scientists believe hibernation also protects animals from predators, as they are hidden in safe places during the period when food is most scarce. Not all animals hibernate, but those that do are spread across various groups in the animal kingdom. Let's take a look at some examples. Mammals. Bears are the classic example, but many rodents like squirrels, marmots, and even hedgehogs hibernate. Birds. Some birds also hibernate, such as the purwill, a North American bird that enters a torpor state similar to hibernation. Reptiles and amphibians. Frogs and snakes enter a type of hibernation called brumation. They hide in moist or buried locations to survive the cold. Insects. Even some insects, like certain species of beetles and bees, enter a form of dormancy. Now, let's dive into what actually happens to an animal's body during hibernation. Metabolic reduction. The metabolism slows down drastically. This means the body uses much less energy, which is essential for surviving without eating for so long. Lowered body temperature. Body temperature can drop to just a few degrees above freezing. In bears, for example, the temperature decreases slightly, but in other animals like squirrels, it can drop drastically. Heart rate and breathing. The heart may beat just a few times per minute, and breathing almost stops. For instance, a ground squirrel can go minutes without breathing. Fat burning. Instead of relying on food, the body burns stored fat as its main energy source. This is what keeps the animal alive until it can wake up and find food again. Have you heard that bears sleep through the entire winter? This is partly true, but not entirely. Bears enter a light hibernation state called torpor. They can wake up occasionally but expend as little energy as possible. Another interesting fact is that female bears can even give birth during hibernation, and the cubs are born while the mother is still in this dormant state. Hibernation doesn't just affect animals but also the entire surrounding ecosystem. By going dormant, they help balance the food chain, preventing overpopulation during the winter. This creates an essential balance for the healthy functioning of ecosystems. So, the next time you think about hibernation, remember, it's more than just sleeping for months on end. It's an incredible evolutionary adaptation that allows these animals to survive in the harshest conditions. Who knows, one day science might even discover how we can apply this concept to humans for space travel or other purposes. I hope you learned something new today. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more content like this. See you next time.